Yo, Crypto Nation and mining family, what's going on the YouTubes? Yo, I'm Nemesis, and of course, got my home dog with me, Crypto McKill. Yo.
What up? How is everybody doing out there? Welcome to Mining After Dark, guys. Everybody out there, thank you so much for coming in here and chatting up early on in the show before it even started. Rolling out there, Jay. He said, "What up, part people?" He got in here first, and Dan the Dame rolling in here second. Nefarious coming in third, and then we got me coming in fourth, and then we got Savage coming in fifth.
Oh,
nice. What's up, everybody? Crypto Mining Lifer and Gundy, Dig Deep Miner, Mad. How's everybody doing?
And yo, we got Crypto Mining Lifer, and it looks like he's still having an issue trying to get more than one of his 5700s to mine on that kapow.
Yeah, I don't know, man. It was weird.
Yeah, that really
there was really like no reason for it to be like doing that, and it was just
the only thing
we all tried the same bat, like the same the stock bat file.
Oh yeah,
and it wasn't working, and it worked for everybody else. I don't have multiple AMD cards anymore, so I couldn't test it.
Right, I got it to work on mine.
I had multiple, but
I had mine, my AMD rig. It's on Hive, just as a the big old middle finger to them. And you can only have more. You can't have more than one rig without having to pay. Okay, I'll take all my other rigs off except for one. You're still giving it to me for free because I don't have money to just blow on stuff. It's a hole in a bucket I wanted to plug up.
Yes, Savage. Yes, you are.
Bad enough for you, simple miner.
He says, "Been here, been quiet." What's up, Zebra? I'm glad that you're here, buddy.
Yo.
He goes, try to uninstall and reinstall. Yeah, I don't know, man. Matt, I agree. I love Linux too.
Right.
Love it.
I don't have that love per se, but I no longer hate it.
You no longer hate it?
Yes, I used to hate it because I didn't understand operating and how to do this, do that. Now I'm getting that comfortability on that Linux stuff. Using everything through command line. It doesn't feel so awkward, but at the same time, it's still weird to be doing half command line coding in there, and it's I'm sitting here trying to learn the verbiage and how they do and everything, and who would have thunk a space is an argument, Right.
You are correct, Matt. This right here, this exact thumb drive is just a 64 gig flash drive. And I have Ubuntu 18.4 on this, and RAM going, and all that good stuff. It runs, so it is a viable option to test if you want to test it. It's just a little bit different installing the miner and then using it compared to Windows. But maybe it'll work out for you. I don't know. If you need help, you can reach out to me. It's very, very simple. If you need to. He says that's my next thing to try. Yeah, I would say maybe Hive OS. Hive OS has 5700 support, right?
I want to say yes. But whenever
I don't really use Hive OS anymore, so I don't. Yay, Coin Tipley!
Yay, Coin Tipley!
Ad says he's using SMOS. Yeah,
yes,
I do know they have support.
Yeah, I use SMOS too. But whenever I was testing out the 5700 that Nefarious allowed me to borrow, I used it on Windows, Windows 10. I used AMD's software on their native Global Wattman. Taught myself how to play with that. But I was not trying to get it to mine. And it's like being that it was only one card. I probably would never have noticed if there would have been an issue. So there's that. I mean, I could pretty much get one card to work on anything almost.
Yeah, I know like certain hash rate doesn't support 5700s right now. There's a huge update that's supposed to be rolling out. There's like so many things that have been kind of like going on that they're just trying to squeeze it all into one, just so they can just put it all out this one thing, and it's pushed the date for a little further back because they're just trying to push everything out at once instead of having to do like one big update and then do another one. They're just trying to get it all at once, so that way they can revamp everything, add in all the CPU mining, all that other stuff. As far as from what I know, but as of right now, I know Hashrate doesn't have it. I'm not sure on Hive. I know SMOS does. The only thing I can say was try Linux, and it's pretty easy setting it up.
Well, at that point, using Simple Miner or Hive would solve the issue at that point.
Well, if Hive doesn't support the
they would.
They do.
They by now they would. Oh hell yeah! I mean, I
didn't
test it out on there, but they've got the latest miner. They don't have the latest drivers, but it won't really make much of a difference. And Hive has proven that.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, try Hive OS, crypto mining lifer.
One rig is free.
Yeah, one rig's free completely. Even though, Dig D Miner said he thinks it's a glitch on Hive's account. He says he has all of his rigs, a bunch of rigs on there, and they've been free for the last 2 months. Like they haven't been charging him.
Nice.
So I wonder if that's because of COVID. Well, like here, you get all your rigs for free.
Right. For right now, you need every last dime.
Or if they're like, oh hey, like it was a bad call on our part, like we take back what we said about the only really giving you one rig for free. Otherwise, you have to mine on our pool or pay for your rigs.
And you're gonna pay more than what the industry makes you pay. It's like, I'm sorry, if I had to choose between $3 paying per rig on Hive or $2 on Simple Miner OS.
It says he has 5 running for free right now. Wow. Killer.
Dude.
Stick it to him, man.
Right?
Stick it to him.
Give him the bone. Yes, I love it. And for that, you get a gold sticker.
Sure, dude. That's good, man. He says he has used Hive OS before, so that's good. Try that. I'm for certain it probably will work on there. And they have NB Miner.
Right, yeah. It's not going to be something that's going to show up. You're going to have to, if you need some help with it, hit me up. Whenever I did it, I had to, like, show more, and it was in the drop-down.
No, mine was there.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Yeah,
something.
Whenever I tried it, because I pulled up Hive to run it on the coin mine.
That's interesting.
I can switch that one between Hive and Hashrate.
They must have did an update that I haven't played with it. That was because I tested it really early on, so they only showed like the 2 miners in the selection for it. I had to open it up to bring the whole drop down of all the miners because I knew which one had support.
Right. Interesting.
Yeah.
Crypto, what's up, buddy? He's only 5 minutes late. Yeah, you know. What's up? So yeah, try that. I'm pretty sure you'd be good to go on there.
Right.
And
at least you'll be able to get some numbers and stuff.
Yeah, at least you'll be able to test it before you put it back to where it was. No, they don't. Nefarious. I just talked about that thing. Like 3 minutes ago.
It's like, no.
I did like a whole spiel on it, man.
Not yet. Soon.
No, they don't yet. They're the next update will have both supported. It's been tested. It's been like beta tested, and it's confirmed to work, but it just hasn't been pushed with the rest of the updates. What I know, I'm just slacking, and I just work support. I don't know.
Man,
I don't know
should
all the
we
crazy
count
stuff.
him as like swearing because he's like degrading himself right now? Did you read Nefarious' comment? I mean, should we count that as swearing? Like, you should court her up for that one?
Yeah, you should court up too for calling himself one. I mean, my personal opinion.
Right.
I wouldn't say that about yourself.
Right.
Even Z-Bird says yes.
All right.
That will not happen, Dick. I will guarantee that. He says he's Radeon 7 on hash rate, but was reading Junction 10's high. Interesting.
I haven't heard anything like that, Dig Deep. So Dig Deep just asked, is any news on Kapow bit streams being listed?
Yeah, no, that's what I just said. No, that's what I was like. No, it's not gonna happen.
Yeah.
Dig Deep. Yeah, that won't happen. If it does, it will be released on something like the higher end Jungle Cats that are running on HBM memory. But up at that point, from what I know, they said that it could take up to a year before they can even get something like that implemented. So
yeah.
at that point, it won't even be worth
right. You're talking about You're talking
I'm sure
about
someone will work on it. Someone will probably work on it.
Right. Somebody will do it as a pet
out.
project. You know, a little R&D here and there.
Maybe they'll get lucky.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like maybe they'll get lucky and everything works. Just
you get one of the best developers out there.
And what you're saying is buy Jungle Cats.
This is not financial advice.
Not financial mining advice on that one. But yeah.
But for testing purposes, I always recommend testing.
Yeah, I mean, we're still waiting on NIMS to come in.
Yep. I have not gotten mine as an update to all you guys.
Thank you, COVID. We love you.
Right.
Done, not really.
God. It is like set every plan of ours back so far back. It's like,
so many meetings have been canceled. Like, dude, it's been unreal.
Right. I've like halfway have secured a really cool meeting with somebody that we could have shared with all of you guys. Oh my God.
Yeah, but because of the situation, things happened, and that won't happen. So, at least right now, not until everything's cleared up and good to go.
Right.
So, yeah. We'll see how all that pans out. Too many expenses. If it wasn't for the malware, I would have made the order. Yeah, I mean, you might as well wait right now, because I don't think you can even order them now. If I'm not mistaken, that the pre-order was filled.
Yeah.
From all I know. And the first order was the only order you could get of the 16
gigs. Yep.
Yeah, there was a 16 gigabyte and an 8 gigabyte variant. And the first round of pre-orders was the only order to get 16 gigs.
Right.
As far as I know. Maybe they'll release another one, but I don't. From what I was told or read, they won't have those again.
Right. This was a pre-order deal only from the email that was given to me. So once they had sold out, they would not be offering the 16 gigabyte variant. Right. They would be offering the 8 gigabyte variant. It's the same FPGA chip. It's clocked the same way. It just doesn't have the memory. Yeah, it just doesn't have as many memory modules. Yeah. And it's not a game changer.
You won't be able to push it as far. You can probably push the other one further. The 16 gigabyte version.
we'll be finding that out because, like, I've got the 4-bay carrier, and the only other chip that I'll be able to get my hands on after this, because I only got 2 of them, is getting the 8 gigabyte variants. So I'll be able to do head-to-head right on them.
Right.
And that was kind of what my afterthought was on this.
He says Nefarious is. I had them. He says he had them in the cart, and he didn't check out. He goes, I was right there. He goes, but I was waiting on a check from a client. That's about.
Oh my God! And they were not cheap. Holy cow!
Zebra says Squirrel is keeping all their nuts. Yeah, in a sense. But I mean, they haven't been released because there's where they're being made is in China, and you know, China went on lockdown, so all the factories went on lockdown.
Well, actually, they're releasing a lot of that. They're allowing people to go back to work.
And then now
they just are requiring
the issue past that is Ohio's on lockdown.
Right.
Which is where Squirrel is based out of. So it's
correct.
Like you fight a double-edged sword.
They have them there.
You fight one side, then you got to fight the other too.
Right. They have them there. They're like, it's right there. And it's like, nope.
So it's been great.
But where I'm at,
he says that only half have arrived to this day. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
And it's definitely a first come first serve basis, I'm sure. You know, that's how it should be.
I hope. I mean, I told you about it pretty quickly.
Yeah.
So, I'd imagine you were pretty quick on the deal. Glad they're laughing about something pretty good.
Right. They must be laughing at the crashing economy.
Yeah. Right. Yeah. We'll see. Nefarious says, my fear is we start unlocking down as we open back up, we get shut back down. Yeah, pretty much. Like, everybody, we're good to open up. Shut it down.
Well, they
equals Nowheresville.
They gotta sit there and like start looking at places that have curbed the growth of this and what they have implemented right off the bat.
Yeah. What's up, Throwaway? Ask your question.
Yo, yeah, for sure. Ask away.
Jay Keen says, "LOI." He goes, as the Squirrel is hoping to keep all the nuts as well.
Yeah.
Yeah. He says, never mind, he forgot.
Don't.
All right, Throwaway. Well, if you think about it, let us know. I don't know. I'm not really sure. I mean, we're just consumers. I'm not a consumer, but I'm just a bystander to this point. I would hate to see that happen, and I don't think they will. They've never truly burnt someone like that, where they sell you the hardware and never give it to you. Like, you know what I mean? But if they do have half of it, I mean, they still have half of it. But I was talking to someone about buying a BCU that they were actually hosting at one of their facilities, and it's in Ohio, and he was cool to sell it to me and everything, and I was talking to people, but they can't actually ship it out. So there is like some validity to most of it because you can't even buy stuff that's from there.
Nope.
So I don't
And
know.
if you're grabbing anything from New York, because there are some companies out there like Mod My Mods, you're not going to get anything from them. Dymus Tech too, because that's the kind. They're those two companies are together. So, I mean, not directly, but
no, definitely not directly.
But at the same time, they're both based out of New York. So if you're looking for like new
Yes.
Dymastech equipment, sorry.
Yeah. You know, I don't know if anybody has seen, kind of on that whole note, I've been like looking into buying, you know, the water cooling stuff. If anybody's seen my last video, I was talking about looking into getting it, and well, I went ahead and bought it. To the whole Toll water kit, other than the water blocks, because I have the water blocks already. If y'all seen my last video that I posted on my channel.
Talking about the last video.
Yeah.
I mean, now that you're bringing up that, should we talk about that back plate?
Yeah. So.
And your frustrations.
So yeah, Dan the Dane, I hope you're here. Who else was it? Dan Dane and I can't find the comment, and I'm blanking of who else it was that commented on the post.
Probably Dig.
This is here. Yeah. Contact.
Right.
I was like looking so hard and my contact started moving. I was like, oh no.
I'm gonna lose it.
Hold on, I'm gonna find it. Because now it's in my head and it's like I'm kind of bored.
It's like I want to make sure this person gets. It says grits.
It's grits, yeah, grits. And Crypto Mining Lifer. I was like, I thought it was grits. Like in my head, I saw your name, and I was like, wait a second. Yeah. He says Alpha Cool Nexus. Check out that equipment. I will save that to a new tab. But anyway, so yeah. So grits, Dan, and I know Crypto Mining Lifer was here because they both watched me open it. So I was in the process of making a video the other day. I have it mostly completed up to even the testing of the second backplate. And even in that video, you would see me be like, wow, that's not good. Why is it doing this? And then since then, we'll start there. We started off with the version 1 backplate, which I did not think it would perform any significant benefits, really, because they even say not to really use it. That was funny.
Right, just disappears.
Yeah, it was like, poop. But yeah, they said that it won't really serve much benefits unless you attach the CPU fan cooler to it, help cool it down that way, and you force air down the side, from what I was told by Toll when I was talking to them as well. So I tested this. It did that. Not to my surprise. I didn't think it would do good in the first place. Even in some of the kits, they don't recommend you use it. I actually recommend using the stock one over that one. But it's all about airflow. So we get down into the the version 2 backplate, and it ran worse than the version 1. And as I'm sitting here chit-chatting with Toll, we're sitting here chit-chatting back and forth about it. He goes, that makes absolutely no sense. And then we're getting a little further into it, and then I was like, I'm running air, and he goes, well, is the funnel connected to it? And I was like, well, I'm not running the funnel. Like, I don't have the Rumplix funnel kit that actually the funnel kit takes the blower and forces air down the
both coolers
down this side and the extended heatsink. That way it effectively pushes air all the way through it, and I'm not using that. I just have the regular blower setup. I'm assuming it's from Squirrel, I'm assuming that's where it came from. Because I know they had a design, and I think that might be where it came from. But I'm not really sure. I don't have the full Rumplix setup, which benefits to this greatly compared to what I could do. I put a fan next to it, and I pushed air down there, and it helped, but not enough for me to like let it run that way.
Right.
From what I like. Like, it was within safe temps. Like, it was safe. But not what I would like it to be. I would like this card to have longevity.
Zebra, yeah, they run really hot. And it depends on the bit stream, depends on what part of the thing decides they really get hot. I got it to run with, because I'm running a water block, I can push a little bit further. So imagine watching an 8-pin actually command for 290 watts. 290
That's
watts.
Insane. No, I have not got the water block on Zebra. No.
But I do.
Yeah, he has water blocks. I don't have the rest of the kit yet. I went ahead and ordered the rest of the kit from Osprey Mining. So it's been ordered, and I have the rest of the water block kit on the way. But yeah, on this one, before I had extra air coming down this stack, I was seeing easily 80 degrees plus. I was touching 90 before I shut the miner down.
And that's almost ready to blow out the modules on it, basically.
And I was like, nope. So
90C is the upper limit you ever want to see one remotely touch. Right. And even then, you're going to cringe. Because usually what goes out on these FPGAs typically are the power modules. It is fixable, but it's a pain in the butt.
Toll fixes them. Toll has a fixing service. You can send your VCUs to Toll and have them fixed.
Right. As long as you didn't crack the die.
Right. As long as the die is not cracked, you're good to go. You can fix it. You can even transplant the die. It costs quite a bit of money. You're better off buying another VCU at that point.
Right.
But yeah. So that's kind of what me and them were talking about. They said that it really better benefits from immersion. You see really high benefits from this. But yeah, at the current setup that I had it on, the way I had it set up, I couldn't easily get enough air to go down this.
Right, and that's where I was like either getting a nice good static fan and then just kind of making your own funnel on there to blow enough air through the thing.
Right.
Or just taking, because he's got an extra bracket, to fillet the bracket open to make an opening without like compromising structure for holding the fan in place.
Right.
And actually making a diverter to go towards it and basically have your variant. Yeah, right with those single fan. And I don't think you will see any kind of performance difference at that point other than the back plate, the power modules will stay cooler.
Right.
It'll be ghetto as all get out looking, but it'll work.
Right, and I mean at that point I have the water block kit that'll be here next week. I really wanted it to work. I'm gonna finish the video, and I'm gonna publish it regardless because it's still good info. Like, it's solid info. I go from testing on stock backplate. You watch me tear it down.
So at this point, would you say if somebody was running that backplate, and I mean this would be my thought. If they got a
Noctua 3K RPM fans. It was just a regular run of the mill like 3-pin fan. Like it wasn't like anything like absolutely crazy. So I said like it helped.
And it's funny that he says it like that too. So what I was about to say, which actually goes along with what Grits is actually his question, would be if you had a 4U case that holds graphics cards, And with it in there, even a single card, I would think that because it's a push-pull configuration on those, that I think it would yank enough airflow and just automatically you would have huge pressure going through those fins.
I agree.
But you would have to do it in that setup so that it would force the funnel.
Right, and then it would be even louder than it is now.
Oh yeah, it's made for servers.
Yeah, so I mean, it's like,
but at that point, it
probably would work.
You see, that's a double-edged sword, I think, too.
Right.
Because a BCU in itself, air-cooled, would actually, I think, benefit from that because you would actually, because you have a push-pull configuration, it comes into the whole thing of high pressure to low pressure, creates a automatic cooling effect. It's the garden hose effect. The air nozzle, you know how you see people using a blow-off gun. I mean, I don't recommend it. Don't do it. But I've done it before. 110 degree days, and you're like, oh my god, you just take the air hose and just blow it on you. And because it's high pressure to low pressure, you get a radiating effect off of it. So I would even think that the BCU's air-cooled would actually benefit from the drop of temperature actually being lower than the ambient air around it, as long as you were also circulating the air around the mining rigs themselves that you would have set up.
So yeah, that's where I'm at with that.
But
it's an interesting situation.
Yeah.
I have the water block kit, so I'm not really worried about it. I'm gonna post the video. I'm gonna finish the rest of it because I ended the video during the testing because it hit like critical temperature, like starting to get like really what I would consider critical temperatures, and I was like, I'm not cool with this. And I shut the miner down and I cut off the.
Do you have a temperature probe gun?
No, I don't. I don't have a No, I don't. I'm looking into one right now as we speak. It was on my head today, and I was like, I gotta get one of those because I need one of those. That would really help. So, yeah. We'll see. We'll see what's gonna happen. But on a lighter note, I have a package.
Oh, wait! I get to hit the button.
This is ordered on Amazon. Get it in June. Okay, so this is Amazon package, and I've been getting packages from Amazon this whole time.
Yep. They said what like 3 weeks.
You just have to be like, you have to watch what you're getting. There's something that you can't get like easily. You just got to be wary of where it's coming from.
Good knowledge here, guys.
Make sure you look at the shipping, because they'll tell you on the front page like if it'll be shipped out, if you can use Amazon Prime shipping on it. Like it tells you all of it. So like just read it clearly, and then it'll tell you. So I was only ordering things that I knew that I could get within a couple of days. Which skewed what I was getting, of course, like this. This is not what I wanted exactly, but it will still work for what I needed to.
But do I get to hit the button?
Yeah, of course.
Oh, I get to hit the button.
Mail time. The mail's here. Here's the mail, it never fails. It makes me want to wag my tail. When it comes, I want to wail.
It's funny because he can't hear this.
No, I just kind of, I'm like,
he's read my cues enough.
I'm old enough that the tune is embedded in my brain. So when he presses the button, I just think of it in my head, and I'm like, this is about time. And then I wait for him to start doing his hands, and I was like, no. And I was like, that's when I do the. and burn. It's brain. It's in my.
Oh, Mad, this one's for you.
Smoke weed every day.
So we have another bag.
Oh! It sounds kind of liquidy. Woo!
So I got
Yo! We have some coolant!
some EC6 coolant, just premix, low electrical conductivity, freezing point is -6 degrees Celsius, non-toxic, blah 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 blah, biodegradable. This one does allow.
Oh
me...
man, that's kind of baller. I just have to say that.
Oh, nice. Let's see which one was it. It offers protection for copper, brass, steel, nickel, and aluminum, with the range of acrylics and.
So
all
Grits
that.
wants to know what that run ya.
This one right here ran me 26 bucks. I think it was. Pretty sure it was 26 bucks. Hold on, I'll tell you. But yeah, I got this one because it works for all of the stuff that is in the mining rig. Copper because it's in the radiator, it's in the water block. Brass, it's in the fittings. Nickel, aluminum, and acrylic stuff. So I got stuff that's good. I got the good stuff.
Yeah, it's got all the inhibitors that you need in there to play with the system.
$22.95 is what it costs.
So I've got a little bit of a different setup because basically my setup was from Dymus Tech, which used a lot of stuff that you can get from Mod My Mods.
Right, which I was gonna get Mod Water, but they're out of New York,
and you can't. They're not shipping right now because they're not essential.
Yeah, they're really far back. I wouldn't get that till next month, and my water block, all the rest of my kit should be here next week.
Right.
So I was like, I need it before then. So this wasn't a bad price. It was $22.
He almost
shipped.
got pink fluid. I'm just saying.
Dude, I thought about it.
I know you did.
You were
like, man, put a black light on it. That actually might have been kind of dope. Actually,
I thought about it. I was like, I really don't want to use the dyes in the water block, but I was like, it'd be really cool. Put a black light up underneath
we have a small little fan of ours saying hello to us. Hey,
he says
Ava.
nothing wrong with pink. Because you should have got the pink fluid. I thought about it, man. I really did. Yeah. Say, anybody want to buy this? And I'll go buy some pink fluid.
No, don't
no.
do it.
Mining Explorer, what is up, my man?
Right, what's going on?
thank you.
What's going on?
I seen you followed me on Twitter earlier today. I appreciate it. He says he's new, but from what I've seen, that you actually have a mining calculator on your website. So, congratulations. Welcome to the calculation space.
Right.
What would be cool is if you made an FPGA calculator. That'd be cool. Just saying. Just throwing it out there. Because there's not one.
Right.
We got to do it all ourselves.
You know how hard it is to get all that info.
Let's see. He said I would buy the pink fluid. He says arc out for UV fluids can't be run on substance. Yes, exactly. That's why I didn't get I wasn't going for the dyed fluids, because some fluids can't work for what I needed to. Some of the ones that I did see can work for brass and copper and all that stuff, but they were a way further delivery date. So again, selective on what I had to buy, on what I know I should run, and what I know is good, and what I know I can get now. versus what I can get in a month or 2 months.
Right.
So it sucks.
And I always try to steer people into clear fluids. It does two things for you. One, you can see if there's any contamination floating through the lines or something like that. And two, you don't have to worry about the dye itself actually clogging up on you, gelling up on you for whatever reason, because doesn't have the long term. It also junks up the hoses. So let's say you go back to clear fluid because you're like, I got to be able to see this better, and I want to see if I've got air bubbles and how big they are, because you're going to have air bubbles floating through there. Impossible to get it all out. But, it's like you want to be able to see that you can see flowing going through your hoses and stuff like that. Not that it's all, pink or red or blue. It's like we're not winning a beauty contest. We're trying to be efficient.
I'm only have one card on the rig for right now.
Right.
So the hoses will be really short. So
if you run them right, they would naturally be short no matter what. The only thing that you'd be actually putting in there is either junctions into the lines so that you can split it off to more FPGAs, which means then at that point you need to turn up your flow on your pump and all that good stuff.
Correct. Mining Explorers is just trying to give value to the mining community. We all appreciate that.
Yeah, that's awesome.
I would appreciate it if you go down in the description and join the Family Mine Discord, which is a nothing but mining Discord. And if you would join DCA Ventures Discord, which is the community that we are a part of, and we are trying to facilitate here, which we have everything that you could think of. So, yeah, I would love to join those.
Grits is like, let Linus keep his pink fluid. Shots fired.
Because Nefarious said keep the color liquids to the gamers and people who want to spend money on PCs. Calm, Linus.
All right. Oh yeah, with the most expensive computer ever built. It's like $50,000 on a computer. It's like, why? Why?
But can it play Crysis, bro? Bro, can it play Crysis? I
don't know. I bet you it crashes. It'll have a crisis. Although I do like the one like concept.
We appreciate it. My Explorer, it says we need more people like you guys in the scene. Thank you for your work.
Thank you. Yeah,
So,
we try to bring everybody together on this,
Yeah. Sorry, it'd be interesting. Oh, thank you, Nefarious. We appreciate that, buddy. He posted the Patreon. Greatly appreciate it. That is also the Patreon. If you feel much obliged, you can go down there, join in, and there is
DCA Your Mining.
Yep,
and that directly helps us out.
Yeah, it help us out and get more awesome stuff.
To test out on.
I really want to test out like a 5700 or 5600 deck. I really want to test one. I have no need for an AMD right now, but I want to test one. I've always wanted one, and I see like a lot of people in our community are getting them. So it's like I want to get one so I know like what to expect. So something like that could help us get one of those. Because I mean, if I got it to test out, I would do testing on it, send it to him, let him do some testing on it. Because I mean, we do this stuff together, so why not, right?
EKW, I love their stuff, but man, they're expensive. They got good stuff though. Oh, they got good stuff. Them and Corsair, good stuff.
Oh yeah, well see what I was running into.
But Alpha Cool is actually pretty good, and it's not as expensive as the main.
Alpha Cool was good. I was looking at a little bit of that, but what I was looking at with the EKWB stuff. Sorry. I should have muted it, but...
Right. God, that was like pop right in my ear.
I know. The EKWB stuff I was looking at wasn't copper radiators. A lot of
No,
the
they're all
radiators
aluminum.
were aluminum, and that's a no-no. That's a no-no for running with the water blocks for the BCUs and
Actually, not so much the water blocks. It's more the pump.
stuff. Okay.
The pump sleeve is made of brass.
Okay, yeah. Brass and aluminum are the no-nos.
Yeah.
So yeah, I haven't seen anybody test the 5700 XT on Capal yet. I haven't either yet. I'll look at prices when we're done here. We'll see what's up.
For sure, Nefarious. We're no longer on lock on house arrest here.
Oh really? Y'all finally getting some freedom?
Yeah. They're talking that we're being released from house arrest here, and we're gonna, in order to go outside, you're gonna have to have a mask on. Mandatory.
Nice.
Yep.
What up, Chris? He says, what you
What's
talking
up?
about? Nah, we're just gonna talk about water cooling, stuff like that. So yeah. He says, I did it the other night, may do a video of it. That'd be great, man. It'd be really great.
Do it. For sure. Do it.
Do it. He says I tested it. What were your numbers, Grits? Would love to know what your numbers were.
And what the wattage was on that.
Right.
Cause
Would love to know all
I'm
that.
gonna let you know right now, you're competing against my 1080 Ti. The Duke. The Duke went into the house and he kicked the board. He was like, kapow! Is that a bad joke? I'm sure it was.
It's the same as Reds. Yeah. Same as Reds.
What was the wattage on that? I know it went into like the
I'm pulling
30s.
it back up.
It was like 35 megahash on those, I think. Somewhere right around there. Okay,
Let's
not right now.
see. Which devices? If anybody could tell me, that'd be great, so I have to look it up. That'd be great. 36.1. Thank you, Dan. I was trying to find it.
36.1. What was his wattage though?
I don't know.
Because like
Yeah,
I was.
he says he did the Radeon and the Vega in the same video. That's the video I was watching, but I
forget
wanna,
what
like,
his
pay attention beyond and not watch the video because I'll sit there and watch it.
right. I forget what the wattage was on it. I knew he was like okay, so 36.1 was his highest. My highest, if I were to count it like that, I got as high as like I think it was like 25.96, something like that. Was
Black
like the
Miner
highest
F1.
spike.
Ralph. Black Miner F1. Someone was asking about prices of one of those in the crypto marketplace, and they were saying about $400 to $500 for one of those right now. So, had to get you a good amount of Digibyte. That's what you're after. That's what you're really after. You know, if you're mining just to get Digibyte, and that F1 pulls pretty low wattage, that you could probably, you said you could have 1,000 watts you could spare, so you could easily run that with no problem and get extra coin. No problems. But yeah. Sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
Oh, you're all good. You're all good.
I just don't want to let that one slide up into the top.
Right. No problem. But yeah, I mean, my 1080 Ti was using like 195 watts while pulling the almost 26 megahash. So how much more wattage did it use over me to hit there?
For sure.
That would be
For sure, Ralph Cooper.
the good question.
Hit me up if you need to. If you have any questions. Well, like I said last time, we'll easily, we can easily facilitate one. Like I can find ones for you easily if you really need me to.
Oh yeah, we can procure anything.
Yep, I can find just about anything. I've met just about everybody that I need to know. Still meeting other people too, but I've met a lot of the right people that I need to know just to find what I need.
Right.
Just check out the market movers. Gotta love it now. I'm going. Let's go. I'm gonna go screen copy. Screen copy. Just like that. Screen copy. I'm in a live stream while I'm live streaming. Is that cool? Is that how the cool kids do it? Live streaming while I live stream?
I guess so, you know.
Just doing cool stuff. I'm muted so you can't hear me, but you know, still. Live streaming while you live stream. Gotta love it. He says, world. So yeah. Is 180 a good price for a Black Miner F1? $180 sounds like a Black Miner F1 Mini or a Mini Plus.
Right.
That's what that sounds like at that price. An F1 is you're not going to find them any less than $400 to $500.
Right.
Just trying to find Raven playing crap. Yeah, I was watching you over there. I was like, what are you doing? It's just kind of moving stuff around. Just moving. Do it. Oh, are you gonna mine? Are you gonna mine on that for it? If you do, I'll screen share it, and everybody can watch it. If you're about to mine. Oh, you are. Oh, yeah, you are. Okay. All right, I got you. I got you,
Right.
Just pay attention to the chat for me because I won't be able to. So, there we go. Here you guys go. He's mining. What car does the city say? I don't see it on here. Oh, right there. 5700 XT. Okay.
All right.
Core clock. You're putting down 19.1 mega hashes.
Oh, it's just warming up.
Yeah.
This is like one of those slow warmers, dude. It's like, oh, we're just getting started here. Because that's how my NVIDIAs were reacting to it. It was like, it took like a couple of flips on there to show it.
Yeah, be careful what you're showing, Grit.
Right. Don't show anything.
Because you're showing on the world right now. I'll turn it off if you tell me to. Just gotta say something. Or in the live stream. That would be great too. Whichever.
And what's up, Batman? What's going on?
Yeah, he's careful. Yeah. Yeah. Friendly reminder: use the code free shipping for all your DCA and mining purchases on dogelord.com. Huge thanks to everyone who has purchased at dogelord.com. That link above. Awesome, Chris Anderson. Or I guess in the description below you can find the dogelord.com link, or you can click on the one right there that says mining, because that'll get you the mining bug and stuff.
Whatever you did, it's worse.
Yeah, I agree, Nefarious. I don't know how to while it's not mining, I'll see if I can the next time. I'll turn it off just to be safe. I don't want to like ruin something you're doing there. I would hate to be the reasoning behind something going wrong. We'll be rolling that. So it's an 18. Did he change anything?
Huh?
Did he change anything? I wasn't watching.
I don't know. No, it's now warmed up all the way. He's putting out 19.2.
Yeah.
So my 1080 Ti is like way better so far.
And it looks like you're also probably watching stream on the same PC, so your hash rate's going to be tough to begin with.
Oh yeah.
And if you got Discord open, that'll take you out some too. So you got to remember all that. So if that's the case, I'll stop the streaming.
Yeah, I'd probably stop it if he's mining everything off the same
Yeah.
one because it's not
I got
giving
you.
good. It's not giving good data.
I got you. Go ahead and do whatever you need to do.
It's almost better to just screenshot what you got.
I'm watching it, and I'll commentate if I need to. He says
Well,
I'll update you. Yeah.
If he's streaming it at all, it's taking.
Yeah.
He can't stream if he wants real numbers.
Yeah.
I got yelled at for it on my YouTube channel because I did a round of testing on my PC of a bunch of different algos, and I was like, guys, I've already tested on here. These are not the numbers. I can sit here and tell you the numbers, but I don't have a way to sit there and show you the real numbers. Now I can because I got a video capture card and I can hook up test rigs independently into here now and makes life easier, but that's not how I started.
There he goes. Close it back out now.
I mean,
So, yeah.
even myself, like with me mining, I'm still mining Monero right now on my PC while streaming to you guys. I've got Zoom open, Discord's open, the internet's open. I went from like 6,000 hash a second to 2,888.
Interesting. So. Oops. Huh. Remote desktop into the rigs. Yeah, well, if that's his main PC that he's on, it's kind of hard to like remote desktop into that. So just let us know the numbers.
Right, do it
Keep us
independently.
updated.
Yeah, just
Yeah,
do it
keep us
independently. Yeah.
It's a cool test though. It'd be cool to do something like that. If someone was like remoting into their rig.
Yeah, you can remote into it, and
Well,
then
but
they
like-
just walk away, and they gotta trust that you're not gonna do anything. But
No, I meant like they can remote into their rig, into their mining rig, and live stream it from their PC, and I can show it from their live stream onto this live stream. That'd be like a super live stream inception. But yeah.
a stream with inside of a stream with
Now he
inside
says
of a stream.
gaming. This is gaming / test rig. Cool. Basically, I stop mining on my main PC when I use it. Yeah, I do too. If I'm ever mining on my main PC, I turn it off when I go to use it.
Man, I must be a weirdo then.
That you are.
My computer handles it. I can't help it.
Mine does too, but it doesn't even do it.
But you're losing out on Satoshis.
No, turn it back on when I'm done.
But then you lost during that whole hour to 2 hours, depending on however long stream is. You know, you lost all of those Satoshis.
It's okay. It's all worth it.
Nah,
It's all worth
I'm a
it.
greedy miner. On all those Satoshis.
He says, and crash.
You're like, Now, I've had issues before on this PC. I won't deny it. I had a RAM card that dislodged itself. That was a fun one to try to diagnose. Yeah. That one gave weird issues. Then I also had my first gen Energy Max TR2 water block fail on it.
Nice.
And overheated the CPU while not mining on it. Okay, it wasn't even mining. I had it off. I was doing some stuff on it. Ever since I got the new water block on there, it has been non-stop mining ever since. I've been trying to make the pump fail again. Stress test that. This thing should have a 10-year warranty like most others, and they only give a 2-year warranty. And it's like I've got an Noctua backup cooler, so if this thing fails, I'm just putting it back on into my Noctua, calling it a day.
Heck yeah.
Put a bunch of fans into it. Oh yeah.
Perfect angle. Oh, that's funny.
Oh no,
Nefarious.
Nefarious.
Yeah.
I've never had that issue. Card's just giving up on me. But he did say a 580, and that would be a driver issue.
Yeah.
Driver issue clonked out, and it just fries the card. Nice.
Bang bang, says Demi.
But thank God, my 580s, I've got the Asus ROGs, and they are like baller 580s. They don't get like the highest hash rate possible out of a 580, but dude, they're trusty and reliable. Asus wasn't as good on AMD. They're fire on NVIDIA.
3FX.
Oh my
Yep,
god.
FXs. Leave it to FXX, man.
Yep.
I had X's 570s. And they were like the worst.
Those are like the white and blue. I mean, the white and
Or black and red.
black and red. Yes, yes, yes.
Black and red. Yep. Those cars they ran great for like a while, and they just started once they get hot, like a good couple times, you need a rethermal paste them, and then after that they're great if you get rid of the stock thermal paste. But even then, you're like, eh.
Right.
I sold all mine. I have no more AMD cards. Mine's the one card that's on the CoinMines mining rig, which is the 16 gigabyte 570. And then I have the CoinMine GPU, but all it runs is video for the FPGA rig. That's all it does.
That's all it's good for.
That's all it's good for. It's a piece of shit to say it. Like, straight up. Because it is.
It's like that was worth the mark.
It was worth it. Yes, it is an overpriced Polaris, but you know.
Oh yeah.
It's alright. Yeah. It doesn't hash any better than a regular 570. I'll tell you that much. Especially on Kapow. I thought it would have done better on Kapow than it did. It did no better than a regular 570. I was like, oh, what a bummer.
Yep.
I expected you to do better. Do better.
Right. It's like,
Do
nope.
better.
It's like nope, 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 nope,
It's
nope.
like, that was garbage. Do better. But yeah, I don't know. That's all I have now for AMDs. Like, I no longer have AMD cards, so. Yeah, he says, nope, still the same DDR5. Yep, still the same DDR5. It'd been cool if they put DDR6 on. That'd been dope. It would have made for a cool 570. Just to have DDR6 in it, or at least was it 5X? DDR5X was the other one.
Yeah. Well, that's what went on to the 590 though.
Right. 590s were out when these cards came out, so.
Yeah, but they couldn't make something that would cleanly be.
He said that would have been a better card. Yeah. Yeah, it would have. It really would have too. That would have been a nice 570. Probably would have done it wonders. To be honest.
All of a sudden, it outperforms a 580, makes it obsolete. It's like, no, we can't do that.
Yeah. Yeah, I know it's not much different. You know. So I don't know. It's just not any better though. I thought it would have been better on Cabal, and I was like, the higher memory, just in natural the higher memory. I was like, maybe I'll do good. I said, no.
Nope.
So the Cabal. Just need to try that when I get my RMAs back. Did you RMA a 590? Like really already? Those ain't been out very long.
Oh, they've been out for a while.
Not that long.
Oh yeah, over a year. In the tech realm, dude, over a year. That's like a long time. It's already obsolete.
But I mean, it's newer than like a 570 or a 580, so and got two 570s back. Oh, that's cool. So we RMA'd two 580s and got back two 590s. That's a dope deal.
Well, that's like your 1070 to 1080 magic trick.
Yeah, I like that.
Right.
FXX. At least they know better. That's cool though. He says I'll suspect they'll do it again because he sent more RMAs, the 580s. So that'd be cool. Trade up. I mean, they didn't hash any different like you were saying.
No,
because they're not any different, and they're not. It's just like the same thing between a 570 and a 580. Some 570s could hit just as good as the 580s, the 8 gigabytes.
It was like, well, let's put a plus on these memory modules because it performed just a little better. So these are bin, and then we're also going to use the bin chips off the PCB on here.
1 mega hash better. 1 mega hash better.
For how many more watts?
Yeah. This is the 590s hold 34 mega hashes. Oh, but these ones are going to MSI. Huh. So I wonder if MSI will give you the same treatment. Usually they're pretty good. He said same wattage.
Yeah, I see that, yeah.
Same wattage. I know I'm reading it out loud because, we just
yeah.
podcast too.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, I got to read this stuff. So
I know, I forget about that. These people need to join us over here. Just at least once. Join us.
I'm sure they do.
Right.
I'm sure they do. Because he has one from MSI.
What was the point of the 16 gigabyte 570s? Now they were
mine Grin C31 when it was first came out, because C31 when it came out first didn't have any ASICs on it, and it was super low difficulty. And when the cards came out, they were kind of ideal for that.
They thought they were the only ones in the playground.
Yeah, they thought they were the only ones that were smart enough, because it wasn't but the moment that we got those cards that an update in the miner was like, oh, hey, here you go. You can mine this with your 1080
TIs.
With your 1080 TIs.
Not the 1080s, but the TIs, because the TIs came with 11 gigabytes.
Right, because they all you needed was 11 gigabytes to mine C31. So they increased the memory modules on the 570 because there's a crap ton of them, and they just slapped more memory modules on them and called it a day, so that way they could mine on C31.
And they thought they would future-proof it with some extra memory on there.
Right. But 1080 Ti did better.
A
lot better.
Significantly, oh my god.
Because in order to achieve the really good hash rates on C31 with the 570 16 gigabyte, you have to let it eat. You can't limit the power. You have to let it eat all the wattage at once. And I'm not cool with that. I'm not cool with 130 gigabytes or 130 watts of 130 watts of power.
Oh, that was on the low end.
Yeah, that was on the low end too.
If you went and you overclocked it for max performance, dude, it was like, what was it, 165 watts, something like that?
I wish Dig Deep Miner. I seen Panda post that with that video of the 10 gigabyte P102 100s. That was baller. Dude, it is so good. And Nerd Gears sells the P102 100s 10 gigabyte unlocked BIOS for $300 and something. But no one has released the BIOS out there that we can find yet. Find it, I'll let you know.
Oh.
But I haven't seen it. Not yet, anyway. Maybe I haven't asked the right question. Because where's Nerd at? I don't know. Haven't seen him today.
He might be going nuts on the lockup, you know. That's stressing out a lot of people, being locked up and not being able to do what they love to do.
Right. He says, didn't Red Panda BIOS mod cards on Hive OS to unlock the memory higher? He didn't do it on there. They were already BIOS modded.
Right.
He was saying a few days. Reading Red's comments, he was saying a few days in the 10 gigabyte release. That'd be cool. Yeah, he's around though. Nerd's around. He's just probably hiding in them. He's just chilling in the background right now.
Right, as usual.
Just chilling. That's what he does. He says that could have sworn that. So I don't know. We'll see. We shall see on that. He says that would be nice because I just bought 3 P102 100s for $600. And were they not BIOS modded? Were they not unlocked? Are they still running 5 gigabyte BIOS? Yeah, he says it was the P104s. Yeah, that was he did the P104s. He modded those on a video.
Right.
He did do that.
I remember
on
that.
Hive,
Yeah.
But these are the P102s, which were a 5 gigabyte variant. They were kind of they were in between the 1050 Ti and the 1060. But now they've been able to unlock the rest of the memory and unlock the rest of the half. Like the P104s were a 4 gigabyte card until you unlocked them and they became an 8 gigabyte card. The same was said for these for a while, that people thought that you could unlock them, and I'm sure they've been unlocking them for a long time if you've known. But it's just now coming public or like to the masses.
Right. The plebes get to see it afterwards. After
Right.
It's no longer. It's like, it's old news. We got new hardware.
Right. So we'll see. But yeah, he says no, they're the 5s.
Yeah.
Not over. Yeah, I haven't seen them. I'll dig through my repository again of where I find BIOSes. I didn't see it last time I looked, and that was like 5 days ago. I hadn't seen someone say something about it.
He looks a lot.
Yeah. I dig through stuff pretty often to find things. Yeah. Talk to me later. We can hash it out.
Oh.
Not a problem, buddy. So, we are over the hour. Now, if anybody has any questions,
usual.
like any other question, yeah, as always, not normal. If anyone has any questions, go ahead and ask them. So that we can answer them. We don't leave anything out. before we start rolling Nevada. Yeah.
Man, I wish I had the picture of the dude. Like, you know, it's like government told us to stay with our routine. So he gets dressed in the morning. He's got his backpack on, and he's got his phone, and he's sitting in the shower, holding on to the rod, making it look like he's getting ready for work, going to work.
Yeah, that was
sticking to routines. Looking at his phone. It's like, that is too funny.
that was too great.
Oh yeah.
Too great. He says, "Stock grits." Oh, thank you.
Oh
buddy.
my god!
Ooh.
Oh my god! Oh wow! 290 watts.
He says, "Stock settings,
Whoa.
18.09 mega hashes, 290 watts. Crashes on any setting change." He says, "Hence the RMA." So this is the one you're going to be RMAing. Good, but that's no good. That bad boy's hurt. It's hurt. It's limping.
Oh my god! 290 watts. It's just going full. Bink. Oh.
Nice, Ralph Cooper. Have a good rest of your day, buddy. I'm still waiting on my stuff to even be shipped out, man. I'm getting anxious over here.
I know.
Spending well over my time limit, according to them. It's okay.
I want my product.
I just want the rest of my parts. That's all I want. I just want to build things. That's all I want to do. It's 20.15 warmed up. Yeah, still the same wattage?
Oh my god.
He says screech, crash, burn.
Oh my god. A 290 watts, dude. Oh my.
That's crazy.
Lord.
It might have FPGA pulls less watts than that.
Right?
Just throwing it out there. My BCU pulls, same wattage. My BCU pulls less watts than that.
Dude,
I pull like 190 to like 200 right now for what I'm mining.
Like
probably less than that, probably like 175 because I'm running.
My card would bounce no higher than like 210 watts at max.
Goodness gracious.
And I was getting 200.
That's insane.
I was getting 25 and a half, almost 26 mega hash.
Yeah, that's crazy.
It's like, wow. And then I found out that my EVGA superclock does better than a Gigabyte 1070 Ti.
He says that's what my 1660s use all together. Yeah, I know, right? 1660s for the win, man.
Oh, no kidding.
I got a 1660 Ti in this PC that I'm streaming on, and I mean I love it. It pulls.
Next to no watts.
When I'm mining, it doesn't pull any more than 80 watts.
Yeah.
Just because it's awesome.
If I hammer on it, I get like 96 watts. Oh.
Yeah. And even if you let it eat, you still get the same amount of hash rate that you do if you let it not eat as much.
Right. So it's like no difference.
You just don't let it eat. It's fine. Mining Lifer says, after you RMA that, I would definitely make sure to set your clocks before running full tilt. Yeah. This is my 1660 Ti is 69 watts per card. Yeah. That's nice. That's real nice. Fortunately for Nim, he can't run his 1660 Ti with less than 75 watts because hash rate doesn't like that. For whatever reason.
Yep.
I'm not really sure why yet. They don't even know. In some cards that you can go lower. Some people have reported lower, but when I had mine on there, I couldn't go less than 75. If I went less than 75, the card would crash. It wouldn't even register the card. It was like, nah, I'm not going to turn on. I was like, oh, okay. But the moment you gave it 75 watts, it's good. Like, okay. So I would just give it 80. Like I do on my PC. I give it 80 because that's just, I'm fine with that. And it gets good hash rate. I get like 31 mega hashes on Ethereum. So, or Ethereum Classic, but whatever. Beside the point. 31 mega hashes on the ETH Classic, on ETH. whatever. At 80 watts. So I only got it because it can run 100 watts. It, not I.
Yeah, I got my I got Nefarious's to hit 53 mega hash at like 110 watts. So
Yes, savage. Said ETH mining profitability is going up. Yes, it is. Because ETH price is approaching $200. Doing good. Grid says 50 mega hashes ETH at 100 watts is what I want. That's good. Yep, that's really good. And they do really good at that. So, at the end of the day, since my 1660 supers run at 70 degrees in Hive. Nice. I like 1660s. I want a super. Like, that's the car that I want to test, like, really bad. Like, I want a 5700 to test for the masses because everybody seems to have them. But the super is for me. Like, I want to test that because I got a 1660 Ti, and my vote is that it does no different than a 1660 Ti at less watts. That's my vote. Just straight up.
right.
And you said you can pull 70 watts, so.
Not bad. Not bad.
Yeah, not bad at all. These ETH rigs are doing great. The next RMA is another FXX various. That's crazy. But if we break past 250 or 205 ETH, then we'll get back to 240 again. I don't know about all that. I'm not all about trading life. That's more like Wednesday.
Right. But I will tell you that
Doesn't sound like a bad idea.
I've got over 1 gigahash on ETH.
There you go.
So I'm soaking in those gains.
Them sick gains,
Gains.
bro. Them sick gains.
Every so often you have to cave in for a little bit of profit.
Every now and then you gotta get some of them sick gains.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah. You gotta get them sick gains, bro.
Well, also
Right.
Ethereum's not so hardcore right now on wattage, so I can like turn down the wattage on all my rigs. It's like
Tom My Lifer says, me too. He's at 1 gigahash too.
nice.
Dig Deep says, Bala, I'm at 965.
I'm at
Everybody's
I
right there.
think I'm like
So
right
there's
around
3
1.2.
3 gigahash within this chat right now. That's pretty fun. I'm sure there's more than that, you know. I'm a chump at 923. So
Almost.
there's another one.
Right, we're almost at 4 gigahash here in the chat.
Nefarious says, I'll be back at 1 gig when all my cards get returned.
Crypto Minolize like 1.1. Oh, still the winner. Yes.
I smell a hash challenge.
Hash wars, hash wars.
I'm at 700 right now, is what he said.
Nice.
Christian Mexico, I'm at 366. I'm way less than that, guys, so I understand.
Dude, that's that. You know, any bit of hash rate that you can throw out, dude, it's still you know, it's like that's big because that's an investment on your end.
Right. I got rid of most of my graphics cards to dump into an FPGA. I'm just waiting for an FPGA to fall into the right pickings next to the one that I already have.
I just made big investments right off the bat in the equipment, and now the equipment just kind of recycles itself.
Well, yeah, I can't do that, unfortunately.
Not yet.
So,
Not yet.
Right. I can't do that right now. So I sold equipment to buy new equipment. So I'm just kind of waiting. Like, I could go buy like a 1660 Super and and test that, but then
So we have over 4 gigahash
Yeah.
on Ethereum in this chat now. Balla!
I just want to play with more FPGAs.
Man,
That's all I want to do.
I hope they make a special bit stream for the JC. Oh,
Be cool.
that would be really cool.
570 XTs, hoping for extra 100 extra. Nice.
Nice, Paula.
This is I'm going to be selling my 12 1066 gigabyte cards. Yeah, I got rid of my 6 gigabyte ones too. I got rid of all my 6 gigabytes and my 4 gigabytes. Minus my
At some
my 1660 Ti that I run in
at some point in time, I will be selling a few more cards here too myself.
Yep.
Just waiting to get some, like, basically a couple more FPGAs, and then I can, like, shut down a couple of 1070 Ti's if you guys might be interested in a couple of those. Because I mostly have TIs left.
Nice. Crypto miner there. So those are the cards I bought from Red Panda. Nice. So you're the one that. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, because the other account name is the name of the bottom. So yeah, that makes sense. Signing out, guys. See you later. Later, dig deep miner. Yeah, we'll be rolling out of here pretty here shortly ourselves.
Yep.
So yeah. I don't know. I'm looking at a couple things to test, but I want to play the FPGA since when I bought my water block kit, I got 2 water blocks for less than the price of 1 water block, so it was a no-brainer. So even if I don't get an FPGA and I sell the other water block, I'm still good. But why not just get another FPGA to fill the other water block? Duh. So that's the no-brainer, right? If you have the equipment to run it, might as well run it, right? That's the thought. If you can run 2, might as well run 2.
Right, might as well, you know.
You got an entire kit for 2, but you're missing another one. Might as well buy the other one.
Yeah, exactly. Otherwise, you know, it's like that one song, you know. 1 is the loneliest number.
Yeah, maybe I don't want to be all lonely.
Right.
Just trying to decide what I want to go with. Like I want a CVP to put on there, but then I don't need other water blocks, and then I could sell it. But then I could just get a VC for cheap, hopefully. We'll see. Life throws mysterious things in your way, so we'll see. Maybe it'll throw something really cool.
Right, really cool. I'm talking about really cool. I think we should be rolling this really cool outro if nobody has any other questions for us.
Yeah.
And guys, of course, you know, while we're waiting for you to have any other questions for us, definitely stay tuned with us for next Saturday for Mining After Dark. You know, we do this once a week for you guys. Oh yeah. And then also, if you're into the podcast world, definitely check us out on podcast. All the links are always down below, all that good stuff. Check us out there for Mining Mondays. Ooh, podcast exclusive. Disco Biscuit, he's like, I got a roll. A really cool outro too. So it looks like nobody really has any other questions, so we are going to sign out here, guys. Thank you very much for being here and all that good stuff. If you are new to the channel, for anybody who's listening later on, certainly subscribe down below, guys, and smash
hit the thumbs up button. And the notification.
Smash that Lizzie like button.
And go give yourself a look at Patreon. Just go give it a look.
Right.
Just go look at it. And go to dozworld.com.
Oh yeah.
Free shipping.
Oh yeah.
All caps.
Yeah. Right. And we'll see you definitely on the next one. Yo.